Hey everybody, what's good? How are y'all? Happy Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, December 4th, 2024. I'm so excited. Today is my bonus baby's birthday. So happy birthday, Milesy. I love you. So excited for that. Yesterday was my cousin's birthday. Listen, Sagittarius season's been popping. Everybody that I know and love and having all their birthdays, and I've been enjoying it all. So man, it sucks. Let me tell you what sucks. So I'm in here having the best fucking time, like in here, out here, but listen to music, right? And so I was listening to music and I was like, yo, I'm gonna pull some tarot cards to see for the music, like for the energy of the music. And when I tell y'all, it's been so dope, but like, I can't even share it because fucking YouTube is gonna like block my shit because copyright, right? I miss the days when we could just like enjoy stuff and not have all these fucking rules and regulations. Like, I ain't trying to get sued or whatever, but literally, like, I've been doing that. I was like, yo, this is a fucking vibe. So I don't know, maybe in person one day we can do that. We can meet up and we were just listen to some music, have a good time, dance, pull some cards, see what the energy is. Like, it's so cool to see and how it comes out. But anyways, so I've been in here having a good time. My playlist is popping. But anyways, so I'm gonna pull some cards and see. I'm waiting for a phone call. I'm waiting for a delivery. I got a lot of stuff going on. I have a full day, full week. My week's been busy in a good fucking way. I'm so excited to share so many things with you guys. I kind of move like a secret squirrel on my own time. And like, I just do what I do, and I don't share a lot of, that like behind the scenes, like, I'm doing this, like, but because I just like to do it and then pop up with it done. Like, that's just, but anyways, so I have a lot of exciting stuff coming for Mahogany Healing in 2025. Been solidifying some deals and some things that are happening. So be on the lookout for that. As soon as I have everything compiled in a beautiful list, organized away, I will share it with you guys. But until then, I want to make sure everything's finalized and good to go. So let's get into our message for today. If my phone call or the doorbell or the ring or whoever, I'm going to pause this video in the middle of it. I'll just let you know right now. I've already blessed these cards and cleansed them. So let's get into the energy of the day. I am using the Light Seers Tarot deck today. I love this deck. It's such a great deck. And I know my bestie loves this deck. Hey, bestie. Hey. What's good, bestie? We're on the countdown. 8 more days to my birthday. Yes. All right, let's see what the message is for you guys today for the collective. Divine angels, ancestors, I thank you so much for this day, this time, space, and the opportunity. I ask you to please pour into this deck for the collective. Let their messages be clear, transparent. There's a couple cards that didn't flip, but almost did. What do you want to share with the collective for today? What is the energy? What do you feel they need for their highest and greatest good? What messages would you like to impart? Well, goddamn. On the listen. On the collective. All right. Anything else? I'm not even going to tell y'all what it is. All right. Anything else for the collective? All right. Anything else? All right. And so do you have any more messages? Was there one more or anything else? I'm just taking them as they fall out. Anything further for the collective you want to share? Well, damn. I don't think half of that needed to be over there in that. Anything final for the collective? What do you want to share with me? Ooh, literally, did y'all see that? I shuffled the cards and the candle just like blew out. All right, and any final messages for the collective? Is that it or anything else? Anything else? And anything else for the collective? At least the card didn't catch on fire, because literally happened the other day. I was like, oh shit. Well, it almost did. It just got a little torched on the side. You know, not too much. Just a little crispy. All right. All right, collective. Let's get into your message right now. So, you got quite a bit of cards here. There's 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Aha, 12. Okay. All right, so we started out, I'm just going to give you the cards of how we started out, what they all are, and then I'm going to delve right into the energy of it. So we're starting out with the 10 of Pentacles, okay? Followed by the Lovers. I'm going to show you the cards real quick, and then we're going to run through your message. Followed by the Tower card. Followed by the Star in reversed, okay? And then you have the 6 of Swords. Then we have the 2 of Cups reversed. And then we have the Queen of Wands. And then we have the 4 of Swords. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. And that's followed by the 10 of Wands. And then that is followed by the 9 of Swords. And finally, the 5 of Cups. Okay? Oops. All right, collective. All right, hey collective, I'm back. Okay, so I switched devices from the tablet to the phone because I had my phone call. So, and I figured, you know what, let's switch it up a little bit today. Let's go with the cards so that you guys can see the cards and I can really get into the reading. I was really trying to rush because I wanted to catch my phone call, but I did. So we can get into this message now. Like I said, we started out with the 10 of Pentacles, the 6, which is Lovers card, the Tower. So there's a lot of energy here, right? This is overall energy is giving that you guys as a collective are going through a transition, right? A reawakening, I'm feeling, a rebirth. There's a lot going on. So let's delve into it, right? So the card, the 10 of Pentacles really sets the tone for this reading, right? It's the vision of stability, its legacy, its fulfillment. It's reminding us of the importance of building a solid foundation for ourselves and for our future generations, right? So there's a sense of abundance and unity that's available, but the journey there requires some effort, as we're seeing throughout the spread, right? So now we have with the Lovers card, which is the card of choice and alignments, right? They're the central themes here. This card is reflecting the need to make a heartfelt decision that aligns with your values and your higher purposes, right? So it could lead to, it could also represent relationships, but also speaks to like the unity of the opposing forces that are within us. The Tower card, right? This is a card of unexpected upheavals, right? Every time everybody sees the Tower card, they always panic and they fear and they kind of like tense up, right? But there's no fear to be had here, collective, all right? The Tower is significant of unexpected upheavals and significant changes that have recently shaken up like your sense of security, okay? But what I'm seeing here is that these disruptions, even though they are challenging, they are clearing the way for old structures that no longer serve you, right? It's creating space for something new and something authentic. And next we have, and followed by that with the Star card, but it came up in the reverse, right? So when this card is in reverse, it's giving us the feeling of a loss of hope, a loss of faith, right? It might be felt like after, which is expected after recent changes. If you're having a Tower moment, yes, that's expected to feel that way, right? So collective right now, you're being asked to reconnect with your inner light after this process, okay? This is what you're being guided to do. Reconnect with your inner light and trust that the process of healing, even if it doesn't feel like it, like the path forward feels a little bit unclear, but trust the process, okay? Moving into the energy then with the Six of Swords that we have, which is this one right here, and it's in the upright position. So our Six of Swords here is showing movement, right? So coming out of all of this, we're moving into clearer waters, like moving into calmer waters. Calm is ahead on the horizon. That's what we can expect, right? So you're transitioning from the turmoil towards peace, right? You're leaving behind what no longer serves us. And even if it feels bittersweet, right? You just have to do it, right? So there's a call for some self-compassion during this period of release, okay? And having the Two of Cups in the reverse position as well. This is showing like a misalignment in relationships or partnerships. That could be something that's at play here, right? This card is signaling a disconnection of some sort, right? Some type of imbalance. And you're really being urged right now to reflect on whether your connections are rooted in authenticity and mutual respect, right? That's what you're really being called to ask here, right? Then we have the appearance of our Queen of Wands, right? So this energy here, the Queen of Wands, she really inspires. She's a fire energy. Matter of fact, this card so much is giving me like the energy of Sagittarius season. Actually, right? Hey, Team Sag. It's definitely given Team Sag energy because she is one that inspires confidence and self-expression, right? She encourages us to reclaim our power, right? To trust our creative spark, to shine unapologetically. That's literally the essence of what the Queen of Wands represents, right? So this energy here is like this, with it, all of this sets up here in the top row, is literally telling us to, like, you know, stepping into a role of leadership and embodying the charisma after all that's you've been through, okay? And then, so that speaks to, you know, feeling what happens of all this, like the Tower card and all that. Like, so clearly you're exhausted, right? So as we're seeing here with the four of swords, and look at how she's like nestled in this card. Look at how she's in the nest, right? She's just cuddled up, like really, really, you know, in the fetal position, which is very comforting for us. Like when we just want to be cozy, we seem to, like when we're not feeling well or we just want to cuddle or whatever, we seem to put ourselves into this position, right? Into this, this fetal position where we are pulling our body together, pulling ourselves into itself, pulling our body into ourselves, right? So right here, what we're getting, and the energy is telling us, like, rest and retreat are crucial at this time, right? So after this emotional upheaval, after these emotional challenges, after all these things right now, Spirit is really asking you to pause, right? To take a moment and reflect and recharge yourself, right? So that you can regain clarity and the strength to move forward, right? Because there's still more of the journey that exists. There's still more ahead to come, right? And here with this Eight of Pentacles, right? This is literally like mastery through dedication, okay? This card here is talking about, and it's inviting you to focus on honoring your skills, like committing to your goals, your hard work and your perseverance. Like, it'll definitely bring you closer to, you know, seeking the fulfillment, you know, the fulfillment that you're seeking. It'll bring you closer to that, right? So then followed with the 10 of Wands that we have, right? So this is literally showing that you've been carrying some heavy ass burdens, collective. Your burdens have been so heavy. And this card is reminding you literally to reassess what you're holding on to and to release anything that feels unnecessary or overwhelming, even if that's a person, place, thing, whatever. It's asking you to release that, right? Because here what we see with this Nine of Swords, right? We literally see that she's stressed. Look how she's holding her hand into her head into her, what do you call it? Her hands into her face. I was like, yeah, she's literally holding it there, right? And so with her holding it there, what are you feeling about that, right? What is the energy that you're getting and you're feeling about this Nine of Swords? It's feeling, for me, fear. It's the anxiety. I'm feeling sleepless nights. I'm feeling like all of these things collectively have been weighing on you, okay? So it's asking you to confront what those things are, to confront those worries, to distinguish between whether they're actually really threats or if they are imagined fears, right? You have to decide that, right? And the final card that we got in the spread, collective, was the Five of Cards. Now, the Five of Cards is a card of grief, right? So, and that may be it, because this is, like I said, these are major arcana cards that are showing up in your spread, right? So whenever we see these major arcana cards, such as the Lover's card, such as the Tower card, such as the Star card, right? These major energies speak to pivotal and crucial moments within our life. They're huge, right? And that's why that's why they have such this profound energy, right? So this card right here is literally speaking of the grief or the regret that may linger after this time, right? But it's also a gentle reminder, collective, for you to focus on what remains, right? Focus on what you have left rather than what you've lost. Right? Healing comes through shifting our perspectives and gratitude. So that's really what you're being called to do, collective. That's really the energy that we're asking to embody here. So as I said, so right now what I'm seeing is like collectively, you're definitely moving through a period of profound transformation, right? And healing. We see this clearly by the disruption of the tower and the misalignments of the Two of Cups reversed, and also with the Nine of Swords of the anxiety, right? Your foundation has been shaken to the core is what I'm feeling. But these shifts are also a catalyst for growth and for realignment, right? For a deeper truth. And so while this process may feel disorienting and heavy, right? Especially with this Five of Cups, this Five of Cups and this Star card reversed, right? Even the Ten of Wands, right? Even with this, right? So with all these cards, with these cards together, literally, this process is feeling super heavy, right? It's heavy, but we have the reminder here that we need to focus on ourselves, right? That's what the Four of Swords is reminding us to do, right? Focus on our self-care, right? And our creativity, right? Your self-care and your creativity. This is this energy together, right? And also your hard work, right? Your perseverance, right? This is all speaking to that. So ultimately, collective, ultimately you're transitioning, yes, right? The Six of Swords here is showing us the new chapter that's coming, right? The new stability, right? The new fulfillment that's coming, which through this Ten of Pentacles was this Ten of Pentacles right here, right? You're literally seeing that it requires, it's going to bring you the fulfillment, but that also requires, in order to get this fulfillment that you're wanting, you're going to have to release what it is. And that's why this tower is being shaken up. That's why that's happening. You're going to have to release that energy. Okay. And so ultimately what I'm seeing here is that once you do release that, you'll feel a sense of renewed hope and purpose, collective, right? And so I feel like this is, this may feel like a little bit heavy energy, the way the cards came out, but they're not for, I don't take that for granted or anything. I literally see that as, such a blessing for the collective, because it's highlighting and Spirit is showing us, yes, things may be difficult. Yes, things are, tough, but we can break through that. We can get through that. So you're right now standing at a crossroads, okay? You're at a crossroads of the upheaval and renewal, like, a space where the old is falling away, the new is yet to be realized. And, this Ten of Pentacles is really reminding us to dream, right? It's reminding us of the stability, the abundance, and the legacy. But the card also reveals, like I said, like the path is not linear. There's ebbs and flows, there's peaks and valleys, it's not linear, you guys. Nothing in life is linear, right? It all has its peaks, its valleys, its lows, it has all of that stuff, right? And so the Lover's theme, the Lover's card here is really underscoring that theme of choice, right? You have a choice. You're being called to make a choice, right? You're being asked to assess not only just your relationships, but also your internal alignment, right? Are your actions, intentions, and desires harmonized? This is a choice that you really have to make, collective, right? The choice to honor your authenticity, right? And it's being tested by this Tower card. This Tower card is really putting you through the test, which is just speaking of the divine intervention that's needed. I see this as a divine intervention, right? The divine is coming in and helping, which sometimes can be freaking jarring, right? It can fuck us up sometimes because we're like, oh shit, y'all don't want to deal with this. However, it's always for a purpose. It's always for your highest purpose and your greater well. So once this upheaval, it's going to clear away anything that's false, right? It's going to clear away anything that doesn't need to be there. And after that, after the rubble has fallen, right, then you are left to reassess what's there, right? And only what is real and true is what will remain. Everything else will fall away. And so in the wake of this upheaval and everything, the Star card reverse is highlighting, like I said, a collective loss of hope. There's a sense of what now is what I'm feeling, right? I feel like people are grappling with uncertainty at this point. And this card is really asking us to trust in the healing, even when it feels distant, right? Even when it feels like it's hard to do. It's really encouraging us to really quiet ourselves and reconnect with our inner self. So this is the energy that I'm feeling for you guys, collective. really feeling that, with the Six of Swords here offering us the reassurance, moving towards the calmer waters. The transition isn't without its sacrifices. There are some sacrifices, right? Letting go of the familiar when it no longer serves us can be painful, right? That can be extremely painful. And so Spirit is really asking you to just also be kind to yourself, okay, in this time. Realize that, yes, you're going through this difficult. It's going to feel a little bit painful, but at this time, it's also going to signify, that it's taking you to the journey. It's taking you through the journey of where you want to be. And so in the midst of all of this, of like navigating the shadows, like the loss, the fear, the healing, all of that, right? While all that is happening, I'm seeing also empowerment through rest and work, right? So your power resides in balance, right? Balance. I'm surprised that what is it? I'm thinking the Two of Pentacles are in here. Either that or even the Temperance card, right? Creating a sense of balance. I'm surprised that those cards didn't show up, but that's what you're being called right now to do, right? It's speaking about the necessity of retreating in our introspection, right? A time to pause, right? And this is a really sacred pause that you're taking so that you can really integrate the lessons, to realign and clarify, right? And to really nurture your soul. All right. This is really the energy that I'm, feeling for the collective, right? So like I said, the journey is not without struggles, right? We see that here. However, I'm really asking you guys to just to go through the journey with as much, as much grace for yourself as you can. Don't get stuck in the destruction and the rubble of the tower. Don't get stuck in that energy, right? But focus more on what? On the spark that we're being given here by the Queen of Wands. Focus on her energy, right? And what she's bringing about. Because in this spread, as clearly as this spread is, she's a reminder of that, of our creativity, right? Of manifesting the life that we truly desire. That's really what she's advising, right? So overall, you guys, what I'm feeling is like you guys are resilient, right? This card is this spread is overall speaking to the resiliency of the collective, right? It's showing that there's hope, right? The collective, you're being called right now to embrace this period of transition, with, like I said, grace and courage. So release the burdens of the past is what you're being asked to do, right? Reevaluate your relationships and the internal alignments within yourself, okay? Rest and heal. We all need to pause. We all need moments of rest, right? And also reconnect with your purpose and your passion, okay? Reconnect with that. That's energy of the Queen of Wands. And where was the Eight of Pentacles, right? That's this energy right here. Okay, reconnecting with your purpose and your passion, okay, and have renewed faith, right? That is the Six of Swords right here is giving us renewed faith, right? She's standing up. She's no longer sitting in the traditional deck. We see her swimming away to calmer waters, your Six Swords, and it looks like, if I remember correctly, it looks like there might be a child in the boat with her. Let me see. I have one of my other decks over here. Well, this is a traditional Rider-Waite deck. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. It is the Six of Swords in this deck. This is two decks in one, so it's massive, but But let me find it just to show you what I mean about the imagery. And I'm sorry if this video is a little bit longer because it actually turned out longer because I was able to handle some things that I needed to handle. So I'm like here, and I don't want to jip you guys. I just want to give you guys what it is that you're needing right now. Where's the freaking card? Okay, so I talked about the Two of Pentacles. Look at that. Look at the balance, right? But wait, come on. Where's the Six of Swords? Where's the Six of Swords? That was the rest. Okay, where's six? It's in here somewhere. I don't think I passed it yet. I haven't felt it yet. Come on, you. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so when you look at this card, right? When you see this card, and this is the traditional Rider-Waite deck. So when we look at this, we see like she looks like, I'm just saying she, but take this for however it is, right? I'm just, being general. There's no gender, whatever, none of that. But look at this, like she's literally swimming away to calmer waters. It looks like she has her child there. Like what does she has with her? her priorities, her necessity. This is everything that she has. This is her everything right here. See, she's just taking what is required and what's needed, and that's all she needs right now. It's just her love of her child, her family, her connection, right? And her dignity. And she's just like, okay, let's go start over. Let's go do what we got to do, right? So this is speaking of her faith. She's trusting that what's ahead is going to be better than everything that she's leaving in the past, okay? So trust that. Have a renewed sense of faith. So overall, the energetic summary of, if I were to summarize this for a summary for the collective, what would I say? I'd say that you guys are having, like I said, an awakening, and what's crumbled is making way for new, and what's authentic, to have a purposeful life. Yes, in life there are trials and opportunities for recalibration, and that's what this is, you guys. It's an opportunity to recalibrate. It's going to require your courage. It's going to require rest. It's going to require dedication, right? And just know that this message is one of balance. So allow space for healing and grieving, you guys. Allow yourself the opportunity to realign with yourself, but also take deliberate steps forward towards your growth and your empowerment. Okay. And so I just want to leave you guys with a little, let's say an affirmation. If I were to give you an affirmation, what would I say to you guys? I would say, I'm sorry, I'm sitting with a couple of things. I feel a couple of things for you guys. Actually, if I were to give you like an overall, let me think. What's one that I could give you guys that would be like, okay, so I have a couple. Let's do 2 affirmations, right? Because I feel like, I don't know, I'm just gonna go with 2. So first, I would say, I release what no longer serves me, trusting the path ahead. And through rest, creativity, and dedication, I built a life of authenticity, connection, and abundance. Like, if I were to sum up this spread in an energy, that's what it feels like to me, right? Another one that I feel, another energetic and sorry, when I'm not moving my hands, I will always be doing something with them. So I'm sorry for the ASMR if you guys don't like that noise. I'm sorry, but those of you that do, you're welcome. If I were to sum up another affirmation for you, collective, what would I say? What I'm feeling, collective, I would say is, through rest, reflection, and renewed effort, I align with my highest truth, is what I feel. The burdens that I release, I make room for abundance, joy, and authentic connections. I trust in my resilience and the unfolding of my journey. Yeah, that feels right. I was a poet back in the day. Well, not was, but once a poet, always a poet. But so that's what I'm feeling for this energy of this spread. I hope you guys like this. This was a little different than our normal. And I did tarot cards with you guys. I mean, this may be a little bit newer to this channel, but I use actual tarot cards in my private readings. I get really detailed and in depth with my clients, and I thank all of my clients, everybody that I've worked with this week, and I thank you guys for your energy and trusting me with your confidence to give you the guidance that Spirit has for you guys. And so with that, you guys have an incredible Wednesday. Take care. Be blessed. I love you guys. If nobody has told you that, I love you. Take care and be well to yourself, okay? Trust the process. All right? See you later. Bye.